guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Now in today's video, I'm just going to be talking about how I manage my life as a mom, as a content creator, as an influencer, how I just manage all of those jobs in one human being. Crazy. I can't say that it is the easiest thing, but it's something I have been doing for roughly over 2 years now. Obviously, I was creating content like way beyond 2 years ago, but I became a mom about 2 years and 6 months ago. Let me just say that it has not been the easiest thing. So yeah, this video is just going to be how I manage my life as a momfluencer. All right, momfluencer. Anyway, guys, let's get right into it. Alright, so the number one way that I feel like I manage my life as a mom and as a content creator influencer is that I have help. I have help. I cannot emphasize that point enough, because I hear people ask me all the time, oh, how are you able to just do what you do? How are you able to remain consistent? How are you able to keep working with brands, putting out ads every other day? How are you able to post 3 videos on YouTube in a week when you have a toddler? How are you able to stick to that kind of consistency? And the number one reason is that I have help, because trust me guys, if I didn't have anybody in my house helping me out, I probably would be the most inconsistent YouTuber, the most inconsistent brand influencer. And when it comes to chores, like everyday chores in my house, my help does that. So I wake up in the morning and morning chores are already done. I tend to always give Mia her bath most nights. In fact, almost every night I still have a mom duty of giving my daughter her bath at night, and she looks forward to that. In the mornings, sometimes it could be me, sometimes her dad if he's at home, and sometimes the help. But when it comes to giving her bath at night, I always try to do that. So in terms of chores, my help does that. In terms of looking after Mia while I have to get things done, like filming this video for instance, now Mia was here distracting me, but I've had to bundle her and hand her over to her nanny while I work. And I feel like the same thing applies if you have a 9-to-5 job. I mean, you're still going to leave your child in the care of a nanny if you have one, or a help if you have one. But for those people who don't like helps or who don't like nannies in quotes, you still, take your child to a creche. What I'm trying to say is that you don't carry your child to your office. I mean, there are very few people that probably would do that. I've not even heard of that. But you cannot carry your toddler to the office. Hello, you can't do that. So the same thing applies, because I take my job as a 9-to-5. The same thing applies once I need to work, especially when I need to actually film, create content. She's with her nanny, and her nanny has perfected the art of distracting her, either by coloring with her, or taking her on a walk, or going downstairs to play with her friend or something, just so I can have my time to create content. So having a help has really helped me. It is not a luxury, it is not unnecessary. It is one of the major reasons why I am able to do what I do. Period. All right, so number 2 way I'm able to manage my life as a mom and as an influencer is that I am very intentional. By being intentional, I mean I have stipulated days for things I need to do. I have days I need to shoot. I have days I need to edit. I have days I need to batch create content. Like, I plan my week, like literally at the beginning of the week, and say, okay, on these days I'm going to shoot this number of YouTube videos, plus this number of Instagram videos, plus this number of sponsored whatever it is. But I just outline literally my week at the beginning of every week. So yes, I have shoot days, I have editing days, I have days for lounging. Yes, I have days that I don't do anything other than eat and watch Netflix. I have days like that because I plan myself in advance. I have days I need to go to the market because, hey, before being an influencer, I'm a mother, I'm a wife. So I have days that I need to go to the market, come back and cook in bulk and refrigerate. I have days like that. So I go to the market, buy things for soup, buy things for stew, because those are like the major meals in every Nigerian home, soup and stew. So I have days I do that, make soup, make stew for the week or for the next 2 weeks and refrigerate. And then even if I need to cook, you know, like dinner on a day that I have been filming, I try to start filming early enough so that I can finish before I actually have to make dinner. So basically it's just planning and being very intentional, right? Okay, so the third way I manage my life as a mom and as a content creator is that I treat my job as a 9-to-5 job. And I've said this so many times on my channel. I wake up in the morning with a goal. The way people wake up in the morning as early as 6, get ready and head to work, is the same thing Alma does. I wake up in the morning, I take a shower, I get into my office and I begin to work, whether it is editing, whether it is filming, whatever it is. And it's a lot easier when Mia is going to school because there are no distractions whatsoever. So I tend to always film or edit or do any major work either when she's in school or when she has gone to bed at night. So there are days that I don't even sleep early. But yes, I treat my job as a 9-to-5 job. I may not have a boss that I answer sir, ma every day, but I am my own sir, I am my own ma. I keep myself accountable for my job, and that's basically how I'm able to do what I'm able to do, guys. I feel like it's just discipline at the end of the day. You have to just discipline yourself. Remind yourself every day that you have a goal to achieve, you have money to make. Just keep pushing, keep being disciplined. That's basically it. All right, so the next way that I, manage my life as a mom and as an influencer is that I have mommy and me time. Yes, I can be very busy, but I try to create time for my child. I cannot say that because, oh, I'm so freaking busy, therefore my nanny should raise my child for me. No, I have times of the day that is just for me and Mia Rose to bond. We have times like that. Like I mentioned earlier, bath time at night is always mommy. It is always me. Like in a month, if there are 30 days in a month, out of that 30 days, 28 days, I give her her bath at night. So it's a ritual. It's almost like a tradition, more or less. I give her her bath at night. There are times that I, offer to feed her myself. If I'm free, I offer to feed her myself. Not because I don't want to rest or I don't want to do something else, but it's just a way of bonding with my child and reminding her that mommy is here for you. There are times we just lie in bed and just, spend some time together. It could be me just tickling her for hours or for minutes on end, and she thoroughly enjoys when I do that. So I could just spend some time tickling her and we just bond and even have a mini conversation with her. So I create time for my child. Mommy and me time, very important. And then the next way I manage my life as a mom and as a content creator is that I work overtime. Like I mentioned earlier, there are days I work at night. There are days I don't sleep until like 4 a.m. because I'm editing a video that has to go up the following day. There are days I do not sleep early, and I make up for that maybe in the morning. I sleep for like an hour or two extra. But there are days, guys, there are days I work overtime, and that just helps me and helps my job and helps me stay consistent and helps me just keep putting out content. Like I feel like that's another very good way that I stay consistent on YouTube, on Instagram, and everywhere else you find me. Okay, when I just sit back and think, this video is meant to go up tomorrow, but I'm tired, I can't edit, what I do is that I rest in the early evenings, and then when it's midnight, I pick up my laptop and I start editing. That's it. Okay, because you know what, that video has to go up the following day. It must go up the following day. And if you know me very well, you know that I like to schedule my posts ahead of time. So I want to edit, export my video, handbrake my video, upload my video, and schedule that video to go up at a particular time the following day. It is just discipline, guys, and working overtime. Okay, and on days that I work overtime, what do? I reward myself. That is actually like the next point right here, is that I reward myself when I feel like, oh my god, I have done so much. Maybe I have created like so much content this week or in the last couple of days. I reward myself, and I reward myself by doing different things, maybe going to the spa or just taking myself out to lunch, because you guys know that I'm a foodie, an unapologetic one for that matter. And yeah, I just reward myself any way I deem fit to reward myself. It could be just lying in bed and watching Netflix and munching on something interesting, or just something to just reward myself. Okay, and let God be blessing also that on days that I feel tired, I can get to pack my bags and go and lodge in a hotel for the weekend. Yes, I want to get to that point. I've done that recently for my birthday or other days, but I feel like I want to even like begin to incorporate that into like my monthly expenditure. More like if I achieve this goal and that goal, I will reward myself. I'll go and lodge in a hotel for like 2 days and treat myself, because why? I am so worth it, okay? And I've worked hard for it. Yes. Okay, so I think these are all the points I have here. These are all the ways I manage my life as a mom, as a content creator, as an influencer, as a momfluencer, okay? I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, let me know in the comments, especially if you're a mom and you're also trying to get into content creation and it's quite difficult for you. I hope these tips helped you in one way or the other, because that's how Alma does her own, okay? I don't know about others, but that's how I do my own. Thumbs up the video if you enjoyed, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.